Hello and welcome to the launching of the online anytime courses. This is Creating Authentic Assessments, and I'm going to be your guide through this course. My name is Nicole Schrock, and you're going to see kind of the pre-launch of this course right now as I walk you through it. You're going to see some things that are still blank and need updating, but I wanted to get some of these little videos in place to add to the course so that when we're all ready to go, you have access to them. Throughout the course, I will be presenting little mini lectures like this one. I espouse the workshop theory in that short, sweet little mini lectures can help empower learning for students. And so most of this is going to be a self-guided experience, and I want you to know that there's a real person on the other side of the computer and that I'm here for you as you walk through your learning experience. Again, my name is Nicole Schrock. I am an adjunct professor at the University of Cincinnati. I also do some integration work in education with technology and some pedagogy types of interests. I've been a classroom teacher for, I'm going to date myself for a second here, I think it's been 20 years now. And I really love working with professionals in the field like yourself. So that's what I'm excited about for this course. You can get to know um, me more through different tools that we'll use here, and I'll keep that introduction brief. The course is set up so that each module follows a pattern. I feel like patterns really help us to um, establish a system and a regimen and routine. And I think the tough thing about anything like this free not free, you're paying for it, I understand, but free-formed class in terms of deadlines and timelines, the tough thing is to make it happen. It's sort of like me in writing. Unless I schedule a time to sit down and really write, it's probably not going to happen. And in different phases of my life, those things that I want to make happen that I have to schedule in, like writing, um, take different forms and take different times of my day. I used to always be a get up early to do it. Now I'm more it's a good wind down in the evening time. It kind of depends on my kids' activities and on life's demands and that kinds of things. The seasons that we go through. So I encourage you to, even though this is an anytime course, I encourage you to find a time for you that works for you. The blessings of this course, I'm just so excited about this because I really wish I would have had it when I was working on my master's degree. Um, these are quality courses with quality instructors. I mean, I know some of them, so I'm not just speaking about myself, but I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't feel like I had something I could offer you that was good. And they're going to be really practical courses, and you can do them anytime, obviously. So I'm really excited about that as well. I hope you can sense my enthusiasm, and I hope you can share in it as we progress through this course. I told you I would give you an opportunity to know a little bit more about me. You can stop the presentation right now if you really don't want to, but I'll just give you a little bit of background. I am a mother of three going on four children. I am expecting from Ethiopia any moment. So our daughter has been there since she was 15 days old, and we're hoping to get her back before her third birthday into the United States. So that's a little background on me. I have a 15-year-old freshman in high school, a sixth grader, and um, a second grader. I had to pause and think he's going to have a birthday coming up, so I got all tangled in my mind. I started out in my teaching career as an English teacher. Actually, that's a lie. My very first job, I was a choir director, but my degree was in communications, and my master's degree eventually became English. My goal was always to work with college students. That didn't happen until I had about 13 years of education under my belt, and we ended up moving. We had lived in a small community where I taught at a K-12 K-12 building, one building, all grades, public school, 45 kids in a grade, crazy rural setting, but a blue ribbon school, excellent experience. Then moved to Central Ohio with a master's degree and 13 years of experience during the recession, which obviously didn't spell the best teaching scenario options for me. So you know how sometimes necessity is part of your what you do because you have to ends up being what you end up loving, and you see the whole purpose in it. I'm actually at one of those crossroads right now. When we moved to the Columbus area, I found some adjunct work, really enjoyed it, but I was antsy, wanted to do more, and found some online work for a high school. And it taught me, my phone's blowing up, sorry about that. It taught me so much about my craft of teaching that I didn't know existed. And it really has probably been the most fertile soil for me in terms of really understanding what goes into creating authentic assessments. And I don't feel like I have the corner on that market. I'm learning along with you. I am redoing and rethinking and rearranging how I do what I do, and helping other teachers do that so that what we are measuring is really accurate to what our course goals were. And you've heard the expression, you get what you measure. And we all know sometimes with data games, we can tweak numbers and play games with that to make it look like what we're supposed to do. And I want you to erase some of that from your mind right now and think truly of what it is you want to see your students progress in, and um, how you would really like to see them demonstrate and express their learning. That's what energizes me right now in education. And so my whole journey of learning to teach online has actually led me back into a more traditional setting where I'm actually teaching teachers to take the best of both worlds and blend their education. You'll see flavors of that in my classroom here. I'm not promoting blended learning. This is an authentic assessment class, but I think there's a lot to be said that if you're talking about problem-based, project-based, inquiry-based learning and assessments, there is a lot of room to grow in blended learning. So if you haven't already done some work with blended, I would encourage you to go that direction as well. Okay, that's a little bit about me. You'll see me if you lived in the Columbus area, you might see me running around from baseball diamond to baseball diamond chasing kids. And I'm sure some of you can relate to that. And others of you, I just really, I really hope to just connect with you through this course, even though you're doing this on your own time. Please know that my contact information is available here. I keep my email on my phone, and I try to be really prompt in those responses. So take care and enjoy this adventure with me.